Prior to the last time, how do you explain performance like this?
It's hard to right now, honestly. I've got to go look at it from the offensive standpoint. I know scoring 14 points is never going to be okay. Dang sure not with this offense, this unit, the team, the players that we have. And six of those were field goals. So not acceptable, not to our standard, not anywhere in what we believe in and what we're capable of doing. And got away quick, and had a chance right there to cut it back to 10, and had a turnover in the red zone. That's unacceptable.
How much did losing Lamb hurt you guys and affect the way they cover Pickens?
Obviously, you lose a player like CeeDee, it hurts, and it's hard to substitute that. When you've got the players that we've got, we're wondering anyways how teams are going to play us. So then when you lose a guy like that, maybe it made their game plan a lot easier from their standpoint to, double George, cloud George, what they did early. He was still able to make some plays. But, yeah, you can't. It's tough. It's tough to win a game when you lose a player like CeeDee, for sure.
Dak, Patrick Walker, DallasCowboys.com. What has to be the message coming off of a game like this where you feel as if you weren't sufficient in either of the main categories against this team?
Yeah, everybody individually has got to be accountable, got to look at themselves in the mirror, ask what can they do and what can I do better throughout the week in my preparation to make sure that we come out here and we play better from the beginning and we start faster. We've got to go out there and score and not get field goals. Aubrey's a hell of a kicker and he's a great asset for us, but we can't lean on him. We can't get down in the red zone and say, oh, yeah, we got a field goal. We're fine. No, we've got to go get points. We've got to go get 7 points and cash in. And so everybody's just got to look at themselves and say, where can I get better and where can I help this team individually? And if we all do that collectively, we should put ourselves in a better position than we did today.
And given that their secondary...
Excuse me. Hold on. Nick's next. Thank you.
Nick Eaton, DallasCowboys.com. Ferguson had 14 targets, 13 catches. Was that what Chicago was kind of given, or was that sort of a game plan to go in and try to get him the ball?
No, it's definitely what they were given. We're never mad if Ferg's going to have that many targets. Obviously, we'd want to win the game. But when you've got guys like George and CeeDee out there, we're expecting them to, give us cloud, to double those guys on the outside, and it's going to take Ferg winning inside. And he did that for the most part. We just weren't able to cash in. We weren't able to score touchdowns, and they were on the other side.
Did you understand the decision at the end to put in Joe? Or you've told us before you want every rep.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, I want every rep. Never happy about getting pulled out, but, you've got to be realistic and professional, understanding that where the game was, I had a chance right there, as I said, to go score in the red zone, and we didn't. And at that point, it was, 3-score game with 2 minutes left. And it's a young season. As hard-headed as I am, and I want to get out there and get every rep, those guys are teeing off in the rush, right? And I want to stay healthy and want to be healthy, and I'm sure that was a big part of that decision there. So, yeah, I understood it.
Okay. Just given their secondary came in, they were pretty banged up, no Jones on part of the board, and just given that, how surprised were you that you weren't able to get more shots down the field?
They were dropping. They were getting a lot of depth that allowed for underneath throws, which we got. We've just got to be able to stay on the field, convert third downs, not put ourselves in some of those 3rd and 7 plus. Obviously, that's plays to their benefit. But when you lose a guy like CeeDee for one, and they can play as soft as they want because just keeping everything in front of them, it's always going to be tough.
Calvin
Watkins, considering what happened last week, a lot of points. Those things are different, obviously. How surprised are you even without CeeDee that really couldn't get going offensively?
Yeah, I was definitely surprised. As I said, we got to go down there and cash in the red zone. Penalties right there, false starts, things like that. Hurt us, pushed us back there. They scored, right? They scored to go up, and then we get the ball back with a little bit of time left in the end of the first half, and we don't convert like we did in the end of last game, right? To give ourselves a chance to kick a field goal, and then we come out and 3 and out, or maybe we got one first down there, and at the start of the second drive, and then you look up and the game's pulling away from you, and that's tough when you're playing an offense that looked like they're getting hot right there. They've got playmakers and they're making plays, and we weren't able to get them off the field. It's tough as a unit. It's tough to play complementary football together, and it's just tough. It's tough when you've got to be one-dimensional on offense.
I apologize if you were asked this earlier, but on the fumble, did you think that it was clean? Because like, I don't know if he got both feet in.
I honestly, I was so far behind the play. I mean, I was sticking a finger up thinking that it was a big play and then wasn't even sure of what happened. And honestly, still haven't. I haven't seen the play necessarily. I don't even know how it went down. I have no idea.
On the interception in the end zone, can you talk about what you saw and what happened there?
Yeah, I mean, good little crossing pattern, play we're very comfortable with. Thought I had GP was going to come clean. He got bumped up off his route, almost pushed toward the back of the end zone, and I came back, right, Tolbert's going to the back pylon. Had a guy in my face, didn't step into it, threw it well short, and probably one of the easiest interceptions of that guy's career. Just got to step into that. And on fourth down, you know, it's a throw that I probably would try, like normally you're making over the top, and I was not trying to throw it out the back of the end zone and left it way short, and easy interception.
Is it demoralizing, though, having to keep up with an offense? Obviously you play a complementary football, but you watch them and they're scoring it easy, and it seems like it's hard for you guys to score because you have to take them underneath stuff too, and you're not getting the big chunks.
I wouldn't say anything in this game's demoralizing. It's hard. It's frustrating. But I love that. That's what life's about. Is adversity, fighting back, being, you know, not being in the best position and trusting yourself and trusting others around you. And I think just as a team, we've got to be better in that position. We've got to be better when things get hard. I'm not going to get overwhelmed that it doesn't seem like we can stop them. I believe in our offense, and I don't think people can stop us. And I think you can even go back and look in these possessions. We stopped ourselves, whether it be interceptions, right? Whether off the hands or my interception late or the fumble early. I don't know if they've done a lot to stop us, honest, and that's what's frustrating. You know, it's not looking at the other side and, you know, being down that they're not getting stops. It's more of we're biting ourselves and we're kicking ourselves, and that's the reason that we're not converting to touchdowns. It's the reason that we're not getting first downs, and so it's got to start there. And that's why I said everybody's got to look in the mirror and say, how can I be better? Because I know we're capable of scoring, and if we've got to score like it is last week, we're going to do that. I don't get to play defense, and that's not how this game works. And the guys on offense don't. We've got to play offense to the best of our ability, regardless.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you.